Legend of Zelda series has always been known for its exciting stories, its gameplay, and ability to explore the overworld at will. But what about the lesser content in the Zelda games? The rather fun and intriguing minigames in the Zelda series have always been optional, but you do tend to get good rewards for playing the minigames, such as the quiver upgrade in the shooting gallery in Kakariko Village when Link is an adult in Ocarina of Time. However, what about the weirder minigames? Zelda has had its own share of weird and quirky characters and minigames. So, without further ado, that is today's video topic. My name is HylianLuke, and today we're going to be looking at Zelda's top 5 weirdest minigames. Do keep in mind that while I say that, these are more or less the top 5 of my opinion, so feel free to disagree with any of the minigames I've listed. Without further ado, let's hop into it. In Twilight Princess, you can find a pair of clown-like Hylians on Lake Hylia. Fire and Falby, the names of the red and green guys, seem to work together to make a somewhat decently fun minigame. When on Lake Hylia, you can ask Fire to shoot you up to the top of Lake Hylia by cannon to where Falby is located for a mere 10 rupees. Link lands in a small hut full of cuckoos, to which he can use to glide back down to Lake Hylia and try to snatch one for the treasure chest located on the floating platform in the waters of the lake. Just pay Falby 20 rupees, choose a cuckoo, and you're off. There are glowing images of rupees scattered around in the air as you glide down to the lake with your cuckoo, so feel free to grab some cash if you can or want to. When landing on the platform, if you land on the very tip where the spinning chest is, you'll be rewarded with 100 rupees. Directly beneath that chest is a piece of heart, and the rest of the chests are more rupees. This minigame is simply weird to me because of the whole concept of paying clowns to shoot you out of a cannon, or paying a clown so you can glide around over a lake using a chicken, a cuckoo. When you think about it, it's rather funny, isn't it? Oddly enough, this minigame is actually something you'll have to do multiple times if you are trying to collect the Poe Souls, as some of them are only accessible by using the cuckoo to glide to the location. Anyways, let's go to number 4. The Wind Waker has lots of islands to explore and graph onto your sea chart, but one island is visited multiple times throughout the main story, and that island is Windfall Island. If you go into the interior of the windmill on Windfall, there is a minigame here called Battle Squid. This is essentially just the classic game of Battleship, but with squids instead of ships. What makes this game so interestingly weird is that the host of Battle Squid, Salvatore, uses cardboard cutouts for his face to help narrate the scene before you play. Salvatore plays different roles with these cutouts, and pretends to be different characters based off of other characters that exist in the game, such as Gonzo and even Tetra, pretending to sweet talk to Link after he beats the minigame. The same can be said for Salvatore's other minigame called Barrel Shoot. It is located on Spectacle Island, which is a small island directly to the left of Windfall. The minigame is rather self-explanatory. Link has to shoot barrels floating in the ocean using a cannon provided by Salvatore for the minigame. Salvatore uses the same cardboard cutouts here to play off the scene, but he has an additional one for when the sun sets and the night sky is looming overhead. The barrel shoot minigame is closed at night, and to depict this, Salvatore holds up a cardboard cutout of him wearing a nightcap, snoozing in a bed. It's actually rather funny. It's weird, yet funny. Skyward Sword has lots of stuff to do outside of the main quest. One of these things is helping out fellow friends and other characters who lost stuff below the clouds of Skyloft. One of these characters goes by the name of Dodo, and yes, it's another clown character. When you first meet Dodo, he is rather sad and depressed because the party wheel he wears on his back fell off of him and into the clouds down below Skyloft. Link offers to go fetch it for him, and after Link brings the wheel back to him, his attitude takes a 180 as he becomes rather happy and bursting with positive energy. Dodo, just being himself, is honestly most of the reason I put this minigame at number 3, as the minigame itself is still rather strange, but isn't anything too out of the ordinary. Dodo shoots Link out of a cannon straight up, and Link has to fall through rings as he falls down, while avoiding balloons with Dodo's face on it. The whole concept is just so weird and quirky, and that's why I love it. After falling through the rings though, Link has to try and land on a rupee space upon a spinning wheel on the surface of Fun Fun Island, the name of Dodo's minigame board. If you land on the special rupee space with a perfect ring score, Dodo will give you max rupees he can for the minigame alongside a piece of heart. Pretty strange, right? Let's move on to number 2. In the vastness of Breath of the Wild's map, located on Mount Naboru of the Gerudo Highlands, there is a shrine quest minigame here called the Test of Will. 3 Goron brothers control this game. While it's not really a minigame, I just had to put it on the list, as it does give off minigame vibes to me. The Gorons challenge Link to a test of endurance on a surface of heated rock, where basically all Link has to do to succeed is to stand there and take the damage from the heat. You can cheat the game by wearing heat-resistant armor, but that won't work in round 2. After beating the Gorons at their own game, they will challenge you to take the ultimate endurance test, where instead of it just being really hot, you are guaranteed to be caught on fire, and this time you aren't allowed to cheat their game by using special clothing. This is mainly the reason I included it on the list. The Gorons are challenging you to stand on this burning hot surface, and Link just has to stand there, burning alive. It's rather nuts to think Link is able to handle this, as I would definitely not. After finishing the ultimate endurance test, the shrine for this little side quest of a minigame will be revealed. Link is then able to enter the shrine, solve its puzzles, and retrieve yet another spirit orb from the monk at the end. Now it is finally time for our number 1 spot on this list. The last minigame on this list is within the 3DS title, A Link Between Worlds. When Link makes it to Lorule, there is a minigame in the forest parallel to where Gully likes to hang out with the animals of the forest in Hyrule. Upon arrival, you'll meet 2 kids and an Octorok by the names of Derby Boy, Derby Girl, and Octo. If Link talks to Derby Boy, he can pay 50 rupees to play a game of Octoball Derby. In this game, Octo will shoot balls at Link, and Link has to swing a bat at them to hit the balls into jars for rupees. If Link gets 100 or more rupees, he will win a piece of heart. The reason I put this at number 1 is for the simple fact that Link is playing baseball. It's so bizarre, isn't it? Link is playing baseball, but not really? It's a twist on your usual sport for sure. I just remember the first time I came across this minigame and I thought, what the heck? That's so weird. Hence my choice. There you have it. Those are my top 5 choices for weirdest minigames in Zelda. Looking at this list, a few of these minigames I only picked because of the characters in the minigames rather than the minigames themselves. Oh well. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. Did you enjoy it? What is your weirdest Zelda minigame? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and click that bell notification for all future uploads. You can check out all of my socials in the description below, as well as my Patreon. That's all for now, so once again, my name is HylianLuke, and I will see you all next time. Ciao!